could ask you to dance. And you could say, well, I don't feel like dancing. And then I could say, well, maybe some other time.
Mr. and Mrs. Cavendish.
Yes, hello.
Hello, it's wonderful to meet you. I'm so blown away by this story. Tell me, when you first read the script, you were just, I gotta do it?
Yeah, kind of, right?
Yeah.
It was one of those magical things where you go, well, if this is gonna happen, I'd love to be a part of it, really.
Diana, this is your future life we're talking about. But you hardly know him. He's practically a stranger.
The thing is, I just know this is it. I love you, Robin.
I'm a huge fan.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, I'm talking to Andy Serkis. This is huge.
Oh, well. Oh, thank you. Thank you
So
very
tell
much.
me this. This is your directorial debut. Why this movie?
Jonathan Cavendish, who's the producer of the movie, and I set up the Imaginarium Studios, which is a production entity and also the performance capture studio with a view to making lots of different movies. And this was one of the films that was on the slate. But I read the script, Bill Nicholson's great script, one night, and I couldn't stop crying. And I went to Jonathan and I said, look, I know I'm traditionally known for performance capture and telling stories about orcs and elves and dwarves and animals of the jungle, but how do you feel about me directing this movie about your parents? And he didn't flinch and he said, absolutely, let's do it.
Their chemistry.
Oh,
How did you know?
I mean, Andrew, when we were so lucky to get when Andrew first came on board, but I'd worked with Claire as an actor many years ago on Little Dorrit TV series, and I'd seen her grow in stature as an actress, and I just knew instinctively that she would be the perfect representation of Diana, having known Diana, and Andrew didn't really know much about Claire. But when they met, it was just clear that they would bond in the way that they did.
There must be something I can do.
Get me out of here.
Robin's going to leave the hospital.
No one with your husband's disability exists outside a hospital.
Has anyone ever tried? Robin! Robin! You all right, darling?
Much better.
I really do like Claire a lot, and I like working with her. Not only is she a remarkable actress, but she's kind of a remarkable human being, and it was pure.
Where are you going with this?
Where am I going with it? Well, you're about to hear it. It's about to go very, very dark. And then we started working together.
And it all went out the window.
No, but I really, it was a real privilege and a joy.
So this is your first time to be directed by an actor. So tell me, why is that different?
Empathy. The problem is, though, is Andy is so brilliant as an actor that he can just access it like that immediately.
Yeah.
He's one of those actors that can be having a cup of tea and like eating a cake, and then he'll become, Caesar in Planet of the Apes, just like that. He read off camera for me. He played my son, because the 3-year-old boy had to have breaks, so they shot the 3-year-old boy's close up, and then they turned around and shot me. And Andy said, "Would you like the script supervisor to come and read?" I was like, "No, can you just do it, because you're an actor?" And he literally said, "Yeah, okay." And then he became this 3-year-old child just looking up at me. And his whole face and essence changed, and his voice, everything. So yeah, empathy, I think, was probably the main thing. He had an understanding of everyone's process being different.
And he also left us alone a lot.
Yeah.
I think there was a certain point where he sort of let us, he had it was a really quick shoot, and he had so much on his plate to have to figure out. And so at certain points, he was just like, "You guys are all right. Go off and have a chat, or just figure out what you're going to do. I have to do this, okay?" So that was amazing as well, just being trusted and not being mollycoddled.
Micromanaged.
Yeah, and he kind of knew that we'd do something.
Something would happen.
Something would happen. What will it be? Who knows?
My love. My life.
I think he should be in hospital. No?
You're quite right. No.